What's going on, everyone? I'm out here at McNaughton Park doing a two-shot round where I'm playing just 2 rounds at once just to practice. It's gonna be another new video for you guys, or another new type of video. The video series itself is gonna be called Hindsight 2020. Reference off of two things. My favorite band, Humphreys McGee. They have a cool song called Hindsight. And then also off of a fishing YouTuber I watched, Scott Martin, who does these after tournaments and kind of talks about what goes good and what went bad. And I have a lot that went bad. But this is going to be more of a context kind of video. It's not going to be as much action and throws, but I'll try to sneak some in there. This is going in. Over last weekend, I had a lot of high anticipation, high hope. I've been playing really well this off season, or the off season 2.0 as people are calling it. I've won like 3 match play bracket events. I've been playing more than ever. Just felt really prepared. If you watched my last course vlog though at Eureka, I started talking about how it's become really humid and it's made things, it was hard to grip stuff. So my putting ended up being just fine on Saturday. My circle 2 putting was pretty off, but that happens some days, not a big worry. Most of my circle 1 putts were going in. I was throwing my mids really well, but I could not throw drivers. And that was just really getting to me. Not being able to throw a driver on a course that, you know, requires about 50% driver, 50% mid shots is really crucial. And then even on my mid shots, I was throwing them well, but I would miss, you know, just a little bit. Like a good example would be, you know, let's say hypothetically my line is to go like right here. My shot would be like just a little bit over and catch something and just give it, you know, off balanced flight and just a take off, and I was having these long circle 2 putts instead of like, you know, 25 footers, 30 footers, 15 footers, whatever it would be. Typically by this point in time, I would have already had my struggle tournament out of the way super early, changed my putting style by now, more of a direct hard putt off my fingertips to counteract for the sweaty hands. And I think I would have been a little more accustomed to playing in this humidity. But let me putt in one more, then we'll keep talking. As I'm sure you guys have realized over the past 6 months as I've been making these videos, I overthink things, but generally that's a good thing for me because I'm analyzing and I'm correcting mistakes. Saturday, I just couldn't, no matter what I did, I just couldn't get out of that bad headspace. It was something I'm not very accustomed to. I could be sitting at home self-loathing and just, dang, this sucks, I shot terrible. But that's not gonna fix anything. So this is my 4th round since Saturday, and it's Monday. I'm trying to get better, trying to fix things. I'm not just gonna sit there and idly watch more mistakes happen that I think I can control. Like, why would somebody want to do that? I try to be an optimist as much as I possibly can. Let me throw a couple more shots. I really need to bag 2 Teslas. I'm gonna try this trace on a softer line. You know, that trace actually worked out really well. I would almost relate this to being in the winter time, and I don't like using hot hands. Because if your hand gets used to the cold, it's more of a natural feel, and I'm not having to go like so opposite one or the other. In the summer, I feel that way about these sports sacks here. They're really great once you have to use them, but it kind of takes away my putter feel. So I'm trading really good grip on my drivers for really bad grip on my putters. There's a plus and minus there. I used the birdie bag, or the sports sack. It did not affect my putting really. It just made me grip lock my drivers. Another thing I had to deal with was rain. So I got hit on every every single bad account during that round. But I'm very aware that it was my play that made me finish so poorly. Tesla on a hard rip. Not bad, not bad. This trace though, on a nice easy rip. Oh. Another weird aspect of this tournament. I know it won't be this way for bigger events, but it was weird because I played with the same card all day. And it just made it feel very casual. So if we would have shuffled the cards, I would have been in top card for round 2. I still was able to cash, like I think 5th or 6th out of 20th. But I mean, I could have had that competitive vibe and been fueled off the person. I don't think I would have won because the person who won, Danny Beauchamp, shot really solid. But I would have had a competitive edge and been pushed. Instead, I just felt kind of lackluster, just chucking shots where pars are feeling like birdies, and that's just not the right way to play. At least it happened at an event close to me. As my wife nicely put it, at least we didn't go down to Kansas and you just suck it up all weekend. It's a good point. I'm happy it happened in a smaller tournament too, so I could really have a good, just something was missing about that day. I sweat just disgustingly. Rolls down my arm. All right, let's chuck on hole 14 here. Oh, too low. Another bad thing I was doing, I was missing wide open up shots. It was seriously grip oriented. My next tournament is July 11th and 12th, the Illinois State Championships. I'm looking to do better in that tournament and have figured out everything by then. Then after that, it's D-Glow. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this Hindsight video. Thanks to my sponsors, MVP, Plastic Addicts, and Paragon. See you guys in the next one.